What's up, guys? I've got my first roulette battle ever, which is, I don't know, that was pretty cool. And so, I'm gonna get a lead Machamp, and he's gonna get a Weevil. And I'm not sure if this Weevil's a lead, I'm kind of scared of a fake out, but again, I know it's not gonna do too much. So I go for a dynamic punch, just to, confuse it and break it down to its sash. But he switches into a Latias. So I get that thing confused, and I know it's gonna get carry Psychic, because why else would he switch it in? So I'm gonna go to Metagross, and he's actually gonna hit himself. And luckily for me, he picked like 3 leads, and they all do different things. So this one sets up rocks. Machamp is an anti-lead, and he chose one more lead. So I'm gonna go for a mash to see how much that's gonna do. And look at that! What the fuck, Chansey? That's not supposed to happen. So lead Metagross obviously carries Lumberry, so I get that off. And I'm just gonna go fucking boom on that shit, because I don't want to deal with that. Like, what? I could not afford a Meteor Mass miss, and I knew it was just gonna soft world all the damage, so I'm just gonna, explode. And luckily for me, that's actually gonna take it out. So there's one less chance you have to deal with. And here's my third lead, my Mienshao, and he's actually got a Ditto, and I'm thinking, okay, he's got a Scarf, and if he fakes out, he's stuck on that. But apparently it's a speed tie, because he doesn't have Scarf. He's got a U-turn, or not U-turn, he's got a Life Orb, in which he U-turns out. So, I don't know, that's the weirdest Ditto I've seen. So, like, obvious, my U-turn is obvious, so he just lost a Latias for one bad play, which is really unfortunate for him. And so, I'm blind, it's a blind switch for me, so I'm just going to go back into my anti-lead Machamp, since that's, the best thing I can do. So he sends in a Zapdos, and I've got the Stone Edge with the No Guard, so I can hit it, and I'm pretty sure I can take a Thunderbolt, unless it's Spect or something crazy like that. And it turns out to be, it is an offensive set, but it's Life Orb, so I take that Thunderbolt, and I can hit it with a Stone Edge. So that's a good game to the Zapdos. He sends out his Weevil, and I'm still fearing a Fake Out, but I guess I have nothing else to switch into, so I just Bullet Punch, and he actually goes for an Ice Punch, so I'm thinking it's like an offensive Weevil. So at least I get a Bullet Punch in before I die. So I'm going to send back in, I don't know, I'm going to send in my Scarf Pincer to kill it with an X Scissor. And there it goes. So from here he sends in his weapon, which turns out to be an Haxorus. And I'm just staying in because I have nothing better to do. And I'm pretty sure I can still outspeed after a D-Dance, hopefully, maybe, probably, nope, okay, that's retarded. So he gets an Outrage, and that's going to kill me. So now I'm really scared, because I thought I had this game easy, but now I have to stall out Outrage turns. But luckily I have a Fake Out. So there is a Fake Out, and now he gets confused, because he only got a 2-turn Outrage. And so I'm hoping for Confuse Hacks, and no, he hits another Outrage. So now I have to stall out more turns of Outrage, and hopefully he just hits himself in Confusion right here. So I send in my Gastrodon, and he finally hits himself in Confusion, so that's cool. So I think all he has left is his Ditto, and it's not Scarf and it's Life Orbed. So it's basically just, I just was like, alright, to make sure I don't lose the Stall War and then lose my last guy, because it's a Manectric without HP Grass. And so I just Toxic it to end up not losing the Stall War. And he's got Life Orb and I've got Lefties, so I'm pretty sure I have this game in the bag at this point. But we're just like, you know what, let's test things out. Does Ditto copy the ability too? So I'm like, I'm going to use Scald and see if he activates Storm Drain. And I told him not to use Recover anymore, because that's annoying. And so there's a Scald and there's a Storm Drain, so that answers our question. So from here on out, I just finished the game. Good game, guy, and I don't remember if he had a channel. I'll link it if he does sub him, if he has a channel. I don't know. Okay, bye.